Right now, while you are watching this video, heaven's calendar is accelerating. What God told you would take years is about to manifest in days. The promotion you have been praying for, the spouse you have been waiting for, the financial breakthrough you have been believing for, the healing you have been standing on, it is all compressed into a season of suddenlies. And if you are not spiritually positioned, emotionally prepared, and practically ready, you could fumble the very blessing you have been crying out for. The question is not if it is coming. The question is, are you braced for impact? Welcome to God's Prophecy Message channel. I am so glad you are here today because this message is not by accident. If you have been feeling a spiritual urgency, a holy restlessness, a sense that something is about to shift, you are not imagining it. God is moving, and He is moving fast. If you are new here, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you never miss a prophetic word that God has for you. And if you have been blessed by the messages on this channel, I want to invite you to support this ministry. You can click the super thanks button below this video or visit our Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Your support helps us continue to deliver these encouraging, spirit-filled messages to people all over the world who are waiting on God for their breakthrough. Before we dive deeper into this message, I want you to do something right now. If you are ready to receive everything God is about to release into your life suddenly and swiftly, I want you to type in the comments, I receive. Not I hope, not I wish, but I receive. This is a declaration of faith. This is you telling the enemy that you are not going to be caught off guard. This is you telling heaven that you are ready. Go ahead and type I receive in the comments right now. You see, there is a scripture that has been burning in my spirit for weeks now, and it is found in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Did you catch that? It says, though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. But then it says something powerful, it will not tarry. That sounds like a contradiction, does it not? How can something tarry and not tarry at the same time? Here is what God is showing me. In your waiting season, it feels like it is tarrying. It feels slow. It feels delayed. It feels like you have been standing in the same place for years. But when God's appointed time comes, that same thing that felt like it was moving at a snail's pace suddenly accelerates. What took Abraham 25 years to receive, God can give you in 25 days. What took Joseph 13 years to walk into, God can release to you in 13 weeks. We serve a God of suddenlies, and He is about to demonstrate His power in your life in a way that leaves you breathless. Let me tell you something that might shock you. The waiting was not wasted. The delay was not denial. Every year you spent waiting, every tear you cried in secret, every night you questioned God's promises, every moment you almost gave up, it was all preparation. God was not punishing you. He was positioning you. He was developing in you the character, the strength, the wisdom, and the spiritual maturity to handle what He is about to release. Because when God moves suddenly, it is overwhelming. It is intense. It is more than you imagined, bigger than you prayed for, and faster than you expected. And if you are not ready, it can break you instead of bless you. Think about the children of Israel. They spent 400 years in slavery in Egypt. 400 years of oppression, forced labor, suffering, and crying out to God. And then in one night, one single night, God delivered them. Exodus chapter 12 verse 41 says, "And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, on that very same day, it came to pass that all the armies of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt." Do you see that? On that very same day. After centuries of waiting, after generations of bondage, God moved suddenly. The Israelites went to bed as slaves and woke up as free people. They went to bed in lack and woke up with wealth. They went to bed with no future and woke up on their way to the promised land. That is how God operates. He does not always move gradually. Sometimes He moves suddenly, and when He does, everything changes overnight. But here is what I need you to understand. The Israelites had to be ready. They had to have their shoes on, their bags packed, their staff in their hands, and their loins girded. They had to eat the Passover meal standing up, ready to move at any moment. God told them in Exodus chapter 12 verse 11, "And thus you shall eat it, with a belt on your waist, your sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand. So you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover." Why? Because when God said go, there was no time to get ready. They had to be ready before the moment came. And that is exactly what God is saying to you right now. Get ready, brace yourself. This is not the time to be spiritually lazy. This is not the time to be living in disobedience. This is not the time to be holding on to unforgiveness, bitterness, or past hurts. This is not the time to be playing games with God. This is the time to be ready, because when your suddenly comes, it is going to come fast. I want to talk to the single woman watching this video who has been waiting for her God-ordained spouse. You have been praying for years. You have been believing God. You have been working on yourself, healing from past relationships, growing in your walk with the Lord, and trusting His timing. And now, something is shifting. You are about to enter a season where everything accelerates. The man God has for you is closer than you think, and when He shows up, it is going to happen so fast that it will take your breath away. You are not going to have months to prepare. You are not going to have a long, drawn-out courtship. God is about to bring you into a relationship that moves with divine speed because both of you have been prepared in the waiting. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." Notice it does not say he who searches for years or he who struggles to find. It says he who finds. Finding implies suddenness. It implies that one day you were not there and the next day you were. That is how your story is about to unfold. Your future husband is going to find you, and when he does, everything is going to move quickly. I am talking about engagement within months, not years. I am talking about a wedding before the year is out. I am talking about a love story that makes up for lost time, but you have to be ready. You have to have your heart healed, your mind renewed, your spirit aligned with God's will, and your life in order. Because when He shows up, there will be no time to get yourself together. You have to be together now. And I want to speak to the woman who has been waiting for a financial breakthrough. You have been sowing seeds, you have been tithing faithfully, you have been believing God for provision, and you have been trusting Him even when your bank account said otherwise. Listen to me carefully. Your suddenly is coming. The job offer you have been praying for is about to land in your inbox. The business idea you have been sitting on is about to explode. The investment you thought was dead is about to come back to life. The door that has been closed for years is about to swing wide open. But when it happens, it is going to happen fast. You are going to go from barely making it to overflowing abundance in what feels like overnight. And you need to be ready to steward that blessing. You need to have wisdom in place. You need to have a financial plan. You need to be free from the spirit of poverty and lack. Because when God opens the floodgates, He is not going to do it slowly. He is going to pour out a blessing that you do not have room enough to receive, and you need to be prepared to handle it. Malachi chapter 3 verse 10 says, "Bring all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and try me now in this, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open for you the windows of heaven and pour out for you such blessing that there will not be room enough to receive it." Did you catch that? Not room enough to receive it. That is not a trickle. That is not a drizzle. That is a downpour. That is a flood. That is sudden, overwhelming, abundant provision. And God is about to demonstrate that in your life. But you have to be in position. You have to be obedient. You have to be faithful with the little so that He can trust you with the much. Let me tell you something about suddenlies. They do not come to everyone. They come to those who have been faithful in the waiting. They come to those who did not give up when it got hard. They come to those who kept praising God even when they could not see the breakthrough. They come to those who stayed in the Word even when they felt like giving up. They come to those who continued to serve God even when they felt forgotten. Suddenlies are rewards for faithfulness. They are God's way of saying, "I see you. I have not forgotten you, and now it is your time." In 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 8 it says, "He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the beggar from the ash heap to set them among princes and make them inherit the throne of glory." Did you see that? He raises, He lifts, He sets, He makes them inherit. That is sudden, dramatic, divine promotion. That is God taking you from nothing to something. That is God taking you from the back to the front. That is God taking you from forgotten to favored. And it happens suddenly. One day you are in the dust. The next day you are among princes. One day you are overlooked. The next day you are in demand. One day you are struggling. The next day you are thriving. That is the God we serve, and that is what He is about to do for you. But here is what I need you to hear. Suddenlies require preparation. You cannot live carelessly and expect to be ready when God moves. You cannot be spiritually asleep and expect to be awake when your moment comes. You cannot be out of alignment and expect to walk into alignment when the door opens. You have to prepare now. You have to get your life in order now. You have to deal with the sin, the baggage, the toxic relationships, the bad habits, the negative mindset now. Because when your suddenly comes, there is no grace period. There is no time to figure it out. You have to be ready to step into it immediately. Think about Esther. She was an orphan, raised by her cousin, living a quiet life, minding her business. And then suddenly the king was looking for a new queen. And just like that,